Welcome to 2 Minutes to the Court. My name's Al.
My name's Pal. The case started with being filed by the family members of a victim killed in 2017, the ISIS Reyna nightclub of Istanbul. They stated that the platforms failed to remove the recruitment and propaganda content. The case went to two lower courts, the first one being a District Court of California, which dismissed the case, and the second court was the Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit. The reason it reached the Supreme Court is because it concerned the ATA, Anti-Terrorism Act, and it was to determine if social media platforms are liable for aiding and abetting. And as for my opinion, I agree with oh my god, Get out! My opinion is I agree with the decision because since this state is really a free state, I believe that everyone should have freedom of speech, whether it is to do whatever. Maybe they live here, maybe they don't, but that's outlined in the Constitution where we have freedom of speech, freedom of press, and such and stuff like that. I think the court made the ruling because although we may not have the best opinions against foreign countries, if we want to not be on that level of how their government works, then we kind of have to be strict to our Constitution and follow it as it says. And I believe that it didn't have much of an impact on society because nobody really cares about propaganda since it mainly affects only the people of that country. So yeah.
The arguments made by the lawyers for the family stated that ISIS used Twitter to recruit and spread propaganda. The lawyers for Twitter stated that Twitter was not actively supporting terrorism, it's just that their platform just so happened to be used. Justices questioned what exactly it meant to aid terrorism, as well as how far liability reaches for certain cases like this. The majority vote of the Supreme Court was 9-0 on Twitter's side. I think that Get out! I honestly agree with the court's ruling against the family suing Twitter, mainly because it just doesn't make sense to sue an entire social media platform for one issue. And honestly, I would think the reason why they made this ruling was because, yeah, it is kind of silly to blame a whole platform for one specific thing that they don't have too much knowledge on. It's more like a blanket than anything else. It's not the actual base of ISIS. It's just a social media platform. And honestly, I don't think this has much impact on society because it was such a trivial matter that really didn't have to come to fruition. Although I could see its effect being somewhere along the lines of justices and juries figuring how far liability should go when it comes to social media platforms. And this whole case is similar to someone having a heart attack in a restaurant and blaming the restaurant for their heart attack. It's just a place. It doesn't have anything to do with the actual event.